All right, all right. So today is June the 6th. I mean, it's so funny. 60 to 90 days ago, we were just talking about doing the training in the office in Las Vegas, and we had a great training. We had a great turnout. We had great people come through. If you miss it, we're going to be doing a recording on the certification. So today, we just want to bring you up to speed on the business model today at 12. So our focus today is to go over our presentation, talk about a business model, and three things I need you to ask yourself before we get started. What's in it for you? Can you do this? And is it worth your time? Let's hit those three things again. What's in it for you? Can you do this? And is it worth your time? All right, I'm John Rustin, your favorite city, Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's go ahead and get started. This is our Z Suite presentation today about a Z Suite business and what we're about to go live with. So let's go to our disclaimer first. As always, this is not for everybody. We make no income guarantees. You probably make money with our platform's competition plan and duplication system. This is important. No recruiting is required for income here. There's no income guarantee. You'll be paid based again on your own efforts and team leadership skills. So we're clear, 100% honest with you. Before joining this program or any program, we recommend you seek legal advice. In our window, we see a very interesting thing about Epicurus. Basically says, do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you have now was once among the things you only hope for. So one of the reasons I always leave that picture there is that, see, one of the greatest things about business or anything is hope. If you know you have hope, you can become inspired, not excited. Hope is a ability for your dopamine in your brain to see things that aren't really there yet, but have the heart and faith that it's coming. So this is why I use that to always remind you, hope is the one thing that keeps us alive. It keeps us motivated. And the biggest benefit is as we move forward with Z Suite Global Services, this is very important. Now, we talked about in training earlier today, etiquette and business. Etiquette and business is our focus to make sure that as you who are a financial consultant or a financial agent, whichever name you use, you understand that we're providing financial services. And one of the things we have to stress, if you're talking to someone about their financing, always remember how you look and how you appear can affect your growth, your business opportunity, and whether customers will trust you. So our financial services opportunity is what we're going to cover today. So what do we have? We have a big idea. The financial services market is projected to grow from $25 billion in 2022 to $37 billion. And this is only in the services side. This is not the money side. And basically the pace of the industry, if it keeps up, you're talking, by the time we know what our numbers are from this month or last month, you may look at just on financial services, we may be looking at somewhere close to or above about $40-50 billion just in what we're doing as we move forward. So we have a big idea. Our big idea is to become the largest financial services blockchain DeFi company. We're not interested in the banking industry. We're interested in the DeFi industry. In 2022, they said DeFi should be worth $200 billion. And yet we're only talking about financial services here. So who are we and what are we doing? Our company's called Z Suite. Z is the last alphabet in basically, as you know, the ABCs. So we think about how many financial institutions have existed all the way back to the creation of mankind. People have traded, ox dung for currency. They've traded gold. They've traded silver. They've traded shells. They've traded giant 9,000-pound hand-carven rocks in the form of a wheel. They've traded sheep fur. I mean, the financial industries in the use of currency has changed over thousands and thousands of years. But the benefit is that here we are today with the largest shift in wealth ever on the planet Earth. In January of this year, 2024, there was something called Bitcoin ETFs. Now, what's interesting is 70 to 80% of the people who promote it from banking environment, Bitcoin ETFs, in the last 6 years have said Bitcoin is a scam. Bitcoin is not real. Bitcoin is for fools. Bitcoin is not real. And those who own it are less than savvy. Well, it's kind of interesting how those same Wall Street firms spent over $4 or $5 billion this year to enter the DeFi game. They spent the money to get the license to sell you the product that they basically, just poo-pooed on or talked just disrespectful about for almost 6, 7, 8 years. But here we are. Here we are at the point where DeFi meets financial services with Z Suite. So our first real service is to teach people who own businesses, step one, how to have their employees paid through our platform. So people have asked over and over again, Mr. Russell, what is our real mission? What is our step one as far as business for clients? Well, step one is payroll. You'll see on the front part of our website, zsuitepay.net, that it says you can pay bonuses, commissions, and affiliates directly from your employer. Now think about this. How many of you out there have seen services like, affiliate programs with ClickBank? How many of you have seen affiliate programs with CJC, Commission Junction? How many of you know of people who pay commissions? And how many of you know anybody who works as an HR director? All of those people pay payroll. So we're going in the services industry of personal checking through DeFi. You'll see commercials coming out from us in the next 24 to 48 hours about DeFi checking accounts, how you don't have to worry about credit checks. You don't have to worry about being on the, all these systems like, I can't get a checking account because I'm on blank system or I'm on that system or, I'm unbankable. No, we're going to be launching in the next few days ability for people that have no ability to get a bank account in some countries that they can go to your link and be able to do that. And you're going to receive a residual income on every account you set up. Does your bank currently today pay you anything when you refer a client? No. In America alone, there's 3.5 million retail POS locations. Imagine you're going to be able to go to retail locations, have them set themselves up on our merchant services, and never have a chargeback for a purchase in a retail store. Well, what's interesting about that too is they'll be able to walk into your retail store and pay you with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Some of the top cryptocurrencies in the world are not being used as currency in your stores. The biggest benefit for our payroll program is when you look at payroll, it's a huge business. I mean, no one has to tell you that's hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, but also remittance. Example, we're partnered with Traxion in the Philippines. In the Philippines alone, there's $32.1 billion sent every year from abroad to families to help support them with everything from food, electric bills, clothing, college education. So think of it from just one country, the Philippines. We already have relationships with 89 banks. So if you understand that in Mexico, one of the biggest industries is Mexican nationals in America sending money back to Mexico. One of the biggest businesses in America is Indian nationals sending money back to India. The remittance industry, as you see right here, is $738 billion in 2023. But if you're a member of Z Suite using our Tiger Rail, I could be a Mexican migrant worker and my wife could be in Mexico. I can transfer money inside of our rail system without a 10 to a 12% fee, which they're paying at all remittance locations now, or even our bank. If I wire money to another bank overseas, it's $25 to $75. and it'll take 2 or 3 days, which makes no sense. So remittance through our system is a flat dollar. Ask yourself a question. Would you rather spend $1 or anywhere from 8 to 15% of what you're trying to send? Let's talk about e-commerce. E-commerce is a $6.3 trillion industry. 6.3 trillion with a T. 6.3 trillion, and 99.99999% of all e-commerce purchases come with fees from $2 per transaction plus 3%, all the way up to 5 to 8% transaction fees, because in some industries, your actual transaction fee can be higher than the processing fee itself. Because, see, in the e-commerce industry, if you have a merchant account, you are in certain industries can be seen as risk. So imagine you with your zsuitepay.net are able to send it to someone that owns a website and say, if I could save you 90% on your transaction fees, would you let me talk to you about my business? Now think about, that's a bold statement, but that's what services. We're going after a $37 trillion industry. So unlike any other business opportunity you could visit and see, we're all about our products. We're not about recruiting and all the stuff that you see in our industry. We are running a financial services company, which means we have to be professional. It's very important. We have a big idea. And the idea is we want to have 114 million network marketers around the world, which is the current number, by the way, today. And they're on 100 million auto ships. Wouldn't it make more sense to go to our own industry first before we step out of our industry? Think about 100. Now, what would happen in all the services you see? 100 million home-based business people register with Z Suites. How big would our company be compared to the big banks today? We literally could actually excel past the largest bank in the world with your help. But again, we're not into banking. We're not a bank. We're a financial services platform. So again, our members control how big or how small we stay. Play a quick video.
Welcome to the Z Suite Global Pay family as you begin your journey with us. There's an important distinction we'd like to clarify to help you maximize the benefits of our service. Z Suite Global Pay is a complementary solution, not a competitor to traditional financing. Z Suite Global Pay is designed to work alongside, not against, traditional lending, and is powered by Denefit's software systems. Our goal is to provide a complementary solution that fills the gaps left by conventional financing methods through decentralized financing. Here's how it works. First, encourage your customers to apply for traditional financing options. This is a crucial step as it aligns with your business's needs for steady monthly revenue and caters to customers who qualify for these conventional methods. Use Z Suite Global Pay as a safety net in cases where customers are either denied financing or find the terms unsuitable. Z Suite Global Pay comes into play, providing a flexible alternative that ensures you don't lose out on business when traditional financing doesn't work for a customer. Why this strategy benefits your business. Z Suite Global Pay maximizes revenue opportunities by first using traditional lending and then employing Z Suite Global Pay, and then through its debit card services as a backup, you ensure no potential revenue is left on the table. Z Suite Global Pay expands your customer base because it allows you to serve a broader range of customers, including those who might not have access to or qualify for traditional financing options. Z Suite Global Pay enhances customer satisfaction by offering many different financing options. Z Suite Global Pay improves the customer experience and satisfaction as they feel supported regardless of their financial situation. Start implementing Z Suite Global Pay in your business. It's all about the right timing and approach. Our platform is intuitive and easy to use, ensuring a seamless transition for your customers from traditional financing. With Z Suite Global Pay, you're now equipped with a powerful platform that can help bridge the gap in customer financing. Remember, Z Suite Global Pay is here to support and enhance your existing financial strategies, not replace them. If you have any questions about integrating Z Suite Global Pay with your current financing options, or if you need further assistance in getting started, our team is always here to help. Thank you for choosing Z Suite Global Pay. We're excited to be a part of your business's growth and success. Get with the person who shared this video with you. Welcome to the Z.
So going back to now, you understand what Z Suite Global Pay is. We're not here to replace your bank. We're not here to replace anything other than we're here to enhance your opportunities. Whether you're a customer that needs financing in a location that never financed before, we can sign that location up. They can do in-house financing on our benefits platform. If you want to provide a customer with zero money down financing, or you want to provide a customer with a percentage down financing and set your own interest rate. If you just want to have and this is important, Z Suite Global, we can also do all of your receivables that are outstanding. But think about those three services are free. Every Z Suite Global member right now can add small business, medium-sized businesses, or large businesses right now today onto our platform. So imagine, again, we're going after a $37 trillion industry, and we already have the ability to do in-house financing for any client that signs up with us that has a legitimate business. The other thing is, if you've been in business for a while and your accounting department takes up a lot of your overhead because you're doing collections, let us do it for you at no cost up front. We literally can find and collect the money that's owed to you if you have one of our Z Suite partners help you. And if you're a Z Suite partner and you have been trying to, you may own your own business, but you've been trying to do collections outside of trying to keep your business profitable, make sure you understand you can be your own client. So understand that when we talk about get paid in crypto, that's just one vertical. Bonuses, commissions, in-house financing, affiliate payments, all from your employer or from you can be done as associated with Z Suite. Let's talk about a little bit more.
Have you heard the good news? The blockchain has changed everything. Z Suite Global Pay has changed. Web3 is live. We have an amazing crypto-enabled debit card, and in our opinion, it is the best solution for unbankable people. All it takes is 5 minutes to sign up. There is a one-time setup fee to sign up for your crypto debit card. You can deploy your cryptocurrencies to your account instantly and get access to a virtual card. You can plug that into your Google Pay, Apple Pay, and purchase items at over 61 million merchants worldwide. Verify yourself, and you can instantly activate your debit card. Z Suite can also help you set up virtual banking services. You can send funds via email, mobile number to most parts of the world with no middlemen or delays, or to whatever bank you use into your debit card. You can buy cryptocurrencies, but you can transfer funds instantly to anyone in the world. You can transfer them via email. Just say, hey, someone send an email with somebody and send them funds. What if you could double a penny a day in earnings for 30 days, just helping people in 68 countries with Z Suite Global Pay? It's a pretty cool thing. DeFi banking has changed everything out there in the world. There is nothing more seamless and a simple experience that gives you more control of your funds. Take advantage of Z Suite Global Pay, and we hope you love it as much as we do. Get with the person who shared this video with you. Have you heard?
So going back to one of the things we're educating people on too is how the blockchain has changed everything. And this is a beautiful example of an RM note. This is a 24 karat gold note. It is patented, and it basically is issued from Utah. One of the things we're talking about is when you look at being a member of Z Suite, you got to ask yourself, so what do I get when I pay my $60 a month? Well, there's three things you get. You get certified with benefits with us. We help you get that done. That means you can go out and set up companies to do in-house financing, and you get paid on every financing platform that you set up in that company. Step two, you learn how to help companies recover their receivables. Step three, you even can show them how they can do in-house financing with deferred payments up to 12 months, in-house financing with a deposit, in-house financing with no money down. And you also learn about currency versus money, or money versus currency. Being that we're partners with UPMA, United Precious Metals, we teach you how this picture in front of you, a 24 karat gold back, which most of you still haven't been familiar with, some of you are. This is where we pay our founders in gold. We literally pay our founders in gold, and you have to qualify for that. So the benefit is, what is UPMA?
Is using your currency costing you money? Knowing all your choices in currency can increase your purchasing power. Any form of money used as a medium of exchange or in circulation is a currency. Understanding the different forms can help you know when to use each kind. When paying for goods, services, and taxes, you can use legal tender or barter property. The United States recognizes multiple kinds of legal tender, including paper, gold, and silver dollars. Using legal tender can often be the best choice. Bartering for items using non-legal tender, such as gold and silver bullion or other property, carries a serious downside: a potential capital gains tax liability, which can run as high as 28%. Virtual currencies, like Bitcoin, are also in this category. The U.S. Internal Revenue Service says that a virtual currency is treated as property for federal tax purposes. That means profits in Bitcoin get taxed. With Bitcoin, you basically have to keep track of your capital gains, every transaction. The Supreme Court recognized early on that the moment you tax money, it ceases to be money. The benefit of using legal tender is that it is not taxed like barter property is. According to federal law, as well as the laws of several states, United States coins and currency, including Federal Reserve notes, are legal tender for all debts, public charges, taxes, and dues. This means that any coins minted within the United States most definitely constitute legal tender. Even the Constitution declares that no state shall make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debts. Using U.S. precious metal legal tender can have some amazing advantages over using other legal tender. One of them is purchasing power. The United States Supreme Court has long held that a coin dollar is worth no more for the purposes of tender in payment of an ordinary debt than a note dollar. The law knows no difference between them. Even though a 1 ounce U.S. minted Walking Liberty silver coin is $1, its purchasing power far exceeds that of a $1 Federal Reserve note. Nevertheless, because the U.S. Secretary of the Treasury by law is supposed to maintain the equal purchasing power of each kind of United States currency, federal courts still hold to the legal fiction that a dollar is a dollar, regardless of the physical embodiment of the currency. The mission of the United Precious Metals Association is to promote choice in currency. UPMA reopens the door to the gold standard that has essentially been closed to U.S. citizens for more than a generation. UPMA makes it possible for members to exchange Federal Reserve notes and bullion holdings, tax-free, into gold and silver legal tender dollars that can be held and spent as easily as paper currency. So, whether you prefer to hold the kind of dollars that hold their purchasing power over the long haul, or just want to stretch your dollar's purchasing power, join UPMA and go gold today.
This is one of the reasons we use UPMA to pay our bonuses for our founders, because see, the bonus founder pool, we're expecting to be paying out, and this is not an income guarantee, 7 figures a month. So what we're doing is, because if you become a founder at $3,500, we take a percentage of all of our MasterCard transactions. We take a percentage of all of our RX drug orders or RX drug transactions. We take a percentage of all USDC purchased through our portal. All those products have a percentage that's divided and put into the UPMA gold account. In fact, if you have paid your $3,500 not finance, and we have your UPMA gold email address, make sure you email it so that we can physically, we got to start practicing tomorrow, Friday, depositing gold tender or legal tender in the gold back. So again, if you've already paid $3,500 to be a founder, not finance, is only for paid founders, we're going to be testing the UPMA deposits tomorrow. So one of the things is that we're not giving you financial advice. UPMA's video explained the difference between how you're taxed on, other assets, whereas we're paying you in gold leaves, just like coins. So based on what we've learned, that's not a taxable item. So one of the benefits is if you're a founder and we're paying thousands and thousands of dollars into the founder UPMA account, that account, it rolls every 30 days, is divided and paid evenly into the UPMA accounts of all the founders. So if we've got 1,000 founders, 1,000 people receive gold that month. If we have 500 founders receive gold that month. One of the things that you'll find that makes us very clear and focused direction is that when you become a founder, every transaction in the company, you're sharing with other founders. Whereas if you sell a client, you're only getting paid on your own transactions. Once you become a founder, you are in a global transaction pool. And as you've heard, we're live in 68 countries. So we have a pretty big idea. So make sure you have a clear picture of what direction you want to go in. All we're going to promote is becoming a founder. Whether you can become a founder through the number of people you personally enrolled. You can become a founder by coming in as a VIP and referring 3 VIPs, or you can become a founder by financing or purchasing outright. The only difference in the two is financing and purchasing outright is by purchasing it outright, we can put you in the pool, and you're going to be in the pool starting now to help us test the pool. Whereas you got to remember, if you're financing your founder program, you're getting 25% on all retail sales. You've not paid off your founder membership yet. So make sure you understand the difference. We're going to make sure you still participate in the pool. We're not going to take that from you. We're going to give you the 25% of everything that you refer into the business, because our intent is to give you the 25% of all retail sales so you can pay your founder loan off early. That's the whole thing. We're having you come in and finance your founder position, giving you 25% on every sale you make so you can pay it off early. Now, remember, all payments made through our financing is reported to all 3 credit bureaus. Think about this. And this is not income guaranteed. This is only an example. So let's pretend you finance your founder position and you do the 90-day road to success. You do your blitz. And let's assume you make X amount of dollars. Well, did you realize if you make X amount of dollars, you can pay your founder basically financing off early? Now, what's great about that is if you choose to let your founder program finance all the way through the loan, every payment reports to your credit bureau. So imagine if you let the loan mature and you pay it off, what if possibly you could have raised your credit score by 200, 300 points? Anything is possible. But understand, when you do the founder finance, you automatically are in the founder pool. We're just testing new services now up front with our founders that have paid their accounts off. And then that has nothing to do with your pool, has nothing to do with your qualification. We just know these founders have already paid. So they're part of our beta test to deposit the actual gold backs into their account. So one of the biggest benefits I'm telling you about is that, again, it's in a position where physically, make sure you have a clear picture and a clear direction. So again, just like any business, you better know where you're going, because what happens is if you go into our benefits team, the biggest benefit here is that, and this is not our numbers, I'm going up front, another disclaimer, we don't make income guarantees. You only get paid based on your own efforts. So the reason we partnered up with benefits, because we can finance companies, we can do in-house financing, we can do a lot of things, but this right here is what is your monthly target for registering or onboarding businesses in this program. So being that we're direct salespeople, we'll be onboarding 20 businesses. How many payment plans do you think that business is expected to generate? We'll say each one of them will generate, 20. So next would be, What is the anticipated average monthly reoccurring amount for each payment plan? Now think about this. You're able to go to a company and set up in-house financing for them for clients that they keep missing. The client may not have enough money, but you can do in-house financing. So what's great about this, if you just went and had your teeth worked on, your dentist can use this. If you go and get your back worked on with your chiropractor can do this. An obstetrician, someone does your eyes. Every vertical out there that wants to do in-house financing, we're saying the average payment monthly will be about $300. So let's look at the next one. So if you set up those 20 businesses doing 20 payment plans a month, and the average cost is $300 a month per person, your first month's commission may not excite you at $1,200, but look at your year-end commission. Now, this is not an income guarantee. That's $93,600. And if you look at the Denefits video on YouTube, it says the average Denefits affiliate earns $37,850 in their first 90 days. That did not come from us. Go to Google, look at Denefits affiliate program. It literally says the average affiliate that basically works the business in the first 90 days earns $37,850. And this is what we say to you. We got a little excited. We created a partnership with them. But let's take it a step further. Refer partners earn more commissions. We all are here to make sure we earn. Learn and earn. That's what the $60 covers. Refer sub partners and additional commissions from Denefits. Let's see what that looks like. So basically, I'm saying if you're one of our partners, you're going to refer five partners a month. So how many partners under you? Let's say you refer 5 a month, okay? How many partners could you add under your partner account each month? So I'm going to refer 5. I'm saying that my 5 partners will refer 10 each, okay? So now, before I show you this next slide, make sure this is not an income guarantee. This is an example only. As I went through training with Denefits, says, wait a minute, I think your calculator's broke. And the lady reassured me that, no, your calculator is not broke. I was like, no, ma'am, look, where have you been all my life? So think about what Z Suite's doing in this next picture. We're just showing you the money. Again, I'm not going to read to you what that number is. So I'm going to have you read with your own eyes. If you ever were in my position when I was going through training, and I've been in this industry for 35, 36 years or something like that. And when I got back to this part of the back office and I saw those numbers, I'm telling you right now, if your blood does not turn red and it says blue, something's wrong with you. Because here's the thing, not one company or customer you put on this platform paid any money up front. And yes, she told me this is accurate. I said, ma'am, are you sure? Because if I show this to our partners in Z Suite and it's not accurate, oh, you're going to have me run out of the country. She said, Mr. Rustin, we're an 8-year-old company. These numbers are accurate. And we will train anybody in your team that doubts this for free. I'm like, wait a minute. So you're telling me I'm looking at the number that we're all looking at together, and look at the end of the year commission. I said, this can't be right. She said, the problem with most people is they don't know finance. If you were a banker, you wouldn't have a problem with these numbers. I said, well, ma'am, I'm not a banker, and our company's not a bank. So I'm saying to you that if you're listening to this video, we'll have this on the internet in a few minutes so you can listen to this video again. That is what Denefits said, that those numbers are real. So are they real for you? I don't know. Are you willing to take the chance to go get that kind of money? I hope so. But here's the thing. Z Suite is something you've never seen before, like myself. I've never seen a commission that looks like that ever in my life. And boy, I'm going to go for it just like you are. I want to prove the system is wrong, but I will have a good time working with all of our partners, because if we do this together, she's saying these numbers are right. No man is an island. If you're on this call and you see these numbers, don't take my word. Look at it for yourself. Go sign up with our zsuitepay.online website link. Go back there and prove everybody wrong, because I had to take the class. Now, in the back office, they have a section to the left called courses. If you look 4 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 8 minutes. Let me ask you a question. Would you spend an hour and 15 minutes if you had the opportunity to earn a 7-figure income with no downline? Yeah, but see, you can't get there without a team. So would you be willing to get yourself certified and then have everybody get certified with you, and you reap the benefits, not benefits, benefits of being a Z Suite Global Partner? This is something that's never been done before. And think about it, 100 million network marketers in the world. What if you went to an MLM company and you finance everybody's ability to join the company? I want you really to think about that. 100 million people are on auto ship or some type of payment. What would happen if all financial services training in network marketing, if you go to MLM Academy and all the MLM training class, all the famous people out there from Eric Ward to John Maxwell, if you were to have them go to every network marketing company that charges a conference fee, and what if you could finance every MLM annual convention? That's where, when you understand from listening to this presentation what Z Suite Global Pay is, then you understand your opportunity is all about being a professional. It's all about solving problems. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all so much for letting me present today, because here's the bottom line. Everything in this presentation is all about you. What's in it for you? Can you do this? And is it worth your time? So in closing, this is not for everybody, and we make no guarantees of income. You'll probably make money with this platform's compensation plan and duplication system. No recruiting is required for income. There is no income guarantee. You'll be paid based on your own efforts and team leadership skills. So we are clear and 100% honest with you. Before joining this program, we recommend you seek legal advice.